Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, my loves. It's Destin Choice, and you're watching TROYCETV. So as I enjoy my nice little snack, I'm going to be doing another unpopular opinions video because you guys know I have the best unpopular opinions on YouTube, because all the people who do unpopular opinions on YouTube are boring. Chick-fil-A is better than KFC's French fries. Apple is better than Android. No one fucking cares. Tell me how you really feel. So here's another unpopular opinion that's probably gonna piss you the fuck off. It might make you side-eye me, but I won't give a fuck anyways, because you'll be back. You'll be back. Raven-Symoné was never fat. She was thick. Thick has more than one look. Thick isn't just Jordan Woods, Megan Thee Stallion, Kim Kardashian, and all these people that y'all see on Instagram. Thick has multiple looks. Raven-Symoné was thick. She was never fat, and I have no idea what people are talking about. I don't feel bad for the handsome Squidward, aka Danny Lay. That's what her ass get. We've been knowing the baby was trash. Y'all didn't see when he popped the shit out of that black woman? He popped her ass in the face. She knew what the fuck she signed up for, and she knew what the fuck she signed up for before she even had that damn kid. The only person I feel bad for is that baby who didn't ask to be here. I don't feel bad for her, and I don't feel bad for the baby. She knew what she was doing when she had a baby with a fucking narcissist, and even her own damn family knew he wasn't shit, but she still let this motherfucker ejaculate in her.
And at the end of the day, the relationship between Danny and us was kind of not 100% because he was with her and he was manipulating her and he was controlling her.
And of course, I don't have sympathy for people who procreate with trash. If you procreate with trash, I don't want to hear, I can't believe this, he switched up, he changed. You procreated with trash. What did you expect? You knew he was this way, but you still let this person ejaculate in you. Stock up on groceries. Stock up on groceries. Create an emergency savings account. And buy a generator as soon as you can.
Hour over a new variant that scientists say could be more infectious than previous strains.
The WHO has now named this variant Omicron.
They're also stressing that there is still a lot we don't yet know about this new variant.
The thing that's concerning scientists is the number of mutations this new variant.
I feel something coming, and I feel like it's probably going to come within the spring or probably the early summer. Other than that, stock up. Stock up on shit, and if you haven't bought a generator already, buy one. It's like $100 or $200 to buy one on Amazon. I know it's a little bit pricey, but worst case scenario, what happens when electricity goes out? Are you going to wait for them to turn it back on? They won't. Buy a generator and stock up on groceries. That's all I'm going to say. Because it's a matter of time before you hear some crazy shit on the news and people start buying 60 crates of toilet paper for no fucking reason. Stock up on shit while you still can, little by little. Trina is a legend. She definitely deserves all her flowers for the impact she created and the longevity she had in the industry for a long time. Her last big hit, as we all know, was Red Bottoms, but Trina is a whole living legend, and I feel like people don't really give her respect to where it's due. And Trina was celebrated for her curves before it was a trend to get curves from your doctor. Trina deserves all her flowers. She's a whole legend, and I might have to do a whole video on that. And I hate the fact that people don't ever give her credit to where it's due. Of course, her music now is trash, but she's still grinding. Even though she's irrelevant now, her music is still timeless. Manifestation does not work for lazy, disgusting, dirty, greedy bitches who don't deserve shit. If you complain and you greedy and you're ungrateful for all the shit you have now, manifestation is not going to come for you. Literally, all the things you're trying to manifest, good wealth, good income, a high value man or a high value woman, you're not going to get none of that shit because you keep chasing it. You're greedy and you're ungrateful for all the shit you have now, so you ain't getting shit. Manifestation don't work for lazy ass greedy people. You're going to cause your manifestation to run from you because you're lazy and you're greedy and you want it instantly. You don't want to work for it. The Karen movie on BET was funny as fuck.
Enjoy yourself.
There she is, slaving away in the kitchen.
I've come across some very suspecting teenagers.
Suspecting?
Can you please hurry up? Please, they're very aggressive. Yep.
I recommend y'all watch it. It's amazingly horrible, comical, very extra, but I really recommend y'all watch it because that movie gave me a good ass fucking laugh. I don't know what the fuck Jordan Peele was thinking, but that movie was some other shit. Kamala Harris is going to be the first ever woman president. Normani is horrifically boring. Normani would have thrived in the 1990s if she was born in the right era. But no one knows much about her other than her rise in Fifth Harmony, her 4 hit songs, and the fact that she's gorgeous and can dance and can sing. There's not much to Normani that people can really gravitate towards. And before anybody says, oh my god, no, she's not boring, she just lets her work speak for herself, that's the problem. Letting your work speak for itself isn't enough. Do a YouTube channel. Do something. Do something so where you can connect with your fans. Look at Coi Leray, Miss Mulatto, Saweetie, Young and May. All these people have YouTube channels where they connect with their fans and connect with their followers so they can know more about them. We don't know much about Normani other than the fact that she's pretty, she can dance, she can sing, she was in Fifth Harmony, she had a racist experience with Camila Cabello, and everybody wants her to succeed because she's pretty and has a full package. Normani is boring. Sometimes I literally forget how Normani's voice even sounds because that's how boring she is. Normani needs a YouTube channel. She needs a vlog channel. She needs a Netflix documentary, an Amazon documentary. She needs something to make her stand out or else she ain't gonna make it. All the time Saweetie and people like Megan Thee Stallion and even Lil Nas X, all the opportunity they have to get pushed, they use it as an opportunity to connect with their fans. Normani needs to take notes and stop thinking that her talent is enough. That individual that's always asking you for money and never seems to always have their shit together, stop giving them money. You all know that one person who's always hitting you up like, hey, can I get $5? Or hey, real quick, can I get $20? Or hey, can I get $10? I spent all my money this week. Tell that motherfucker, fuck you and keep your damn money, or offer a solution. Offer a job application, or offer them some words of encouragement like, hey, I understand that you went through all your money, but please learn how to be more responsible because it's not my fucking job to take care of you or your obligations. It's your responsibility to take care of your finances because I got my own bills and I have my own fucking life. And it's getting really ridiculous that you keep asking me for fucking money and you don't have your shit together. What if I wasn't around? What if you didn't have anyone to help you? Please be sure to take care of your own finances or else you're going to go broke and end up being homeless and being a bum because you keep asking people for fucking money and eventually people are going to stop replying to you. Because best believe that same bitch that's always asking you for an extra $10 or an extra $5 or an extra $50, if you say no to them, they'll just ask somebody else. Somebody has to put them in check. Someone has to check them for violating people's boundaries. Joe Biden was not the lesser of two evils. Now cancel me, bitch. Because who gonna check me for saying it? Who's gonna check me? No one. Exactly. Joe Biden was not the lesser of two evils. The orange motherfucker, he was what he was. But this nigga right here, this motherfucker, this bitch right here, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There, I said it. Now cancel me and unsubscribe, bitch. If you are under the age of 30, you are not a 90s kid. There, I said it. Too many people are claiming to be 90s kids because for some reason it's this retro, cool-ass trend and everybody wants to, for some reason, be a part of it. But just because you were born in 1996 or 1995 or 1997 or 1999, it doesn't make you a 90s kid. How about this? If you don't remember this commercial, you're not a 90s kid.
Mom, we're thirsty. Well, I've got 2 glasses of Sunfizz coming right up.
Sunfizz, that's our favorite. That's because there's a delicious ray of sunshine in every drop.
Come on, guys.
I'm filled with nature's goodness. Hey, what's with you people? I've got vitamins and minerals.
Trust your gut, not some cartoon character.
Couple channels are dead because they had ulterior motives that emulated money, fame, power, and control. And a lot of those motives were low vibrational and evil as fuck. And that's why couple channels are dead and are no longer thriving. Couple channels don't really have a place anymore unless you're lucky enough to flip it into something different. And you guys can thank Douche and Bag Nation for doing that shit. I don't trust turkeys during Thanksgiving. Them shits do not look right at all. Them shits got bigger and bigger as I grew up. Them shits did not look nothing like that when I was a kid. I still don't believe Megan got shot. I'll believe it when the records come out. Something don't add up. How the fuck she got shot and the bully ain't no bones or tendons? Something ain't adding up. I don't believe she got shot. I believe she definitely was injured due to some shit that happened that shouldn't have happened, but I don't believe she got shot. Pretty privilege is not a good thing at all. It's a benefit for pretty people to an extent, but pretty privilege is not a good thing. People who were born pretty, really attractive, men and women who were born attractive their entire life, had a lot of things handed to them. People are a lot nicer to them. People view them as more approachable. People are a lot more polite to them. They're more likely to get hired for a good job. They're more likely to get into exclusive events because of their appearance. And they're more than likely to be able to manipulate others because of their looks. Because people are so blinded by the way they look. Pretty privilege is not a good thing. And let me tell you why. People who benefit from pretty privilege will tell you, Although they get to manipulate people, they make extra money, and their looks get them in the room, pretty privilege doesn't really have a lot of pros because they're more likely to be sexually assaulted. People think that they can just touch pretty people when they feel like it. People underestimate them all the time. And sometimes because pretty people get underestimated, some of them suffer from heavy amounts of low self-esteem. So a lot of them don't know how to actually go out there and grind and go get it. Some of them have no capability at all for finding their purpose other than just being attractive. Some pretty people just sit on their ass all the time and have people take care of them because they don't know how to fend for themselves. They're so used to people just telling them that they're pretty, and they're so used to people giving them whatever they want when they ask for it because they're attractive. They're so used to using their looks to persuade people to get what they want. They don't know how to actually get what they want on their own. It's almost like when you coddle a child and eventually when they become a grown adult, they can't live without their parents. It's not everybody, but eventually when these pretty people grow older and they're all wrinkly and no one cares about them anymore, they're going to have to figure out their purpose, and no one's going to want to be in a relationship with somebody just for the sole purpose of being pretty. Pretty can only get you so far. Being smart, having self-confidence, knowing your worth, and knowing how to navigate through life will get you everywhere. That's why I'm so glad, and that's why a lot of y'all should be glad that some of y'all are just regular looking or regular attractive and not too pretty and not too attractive. Because I can imagine believing that I'm just my looks and nothing more than that. Beyonce said it the best. Pretty hurts. And she wasn't joking when she said that. And if you don't believe me, go to a strip club, female or male. A lot of the motherfuckers in there are damn near 40 or 50 years old because all they've ever had was their looks, and they don't believe that they're anything more than just their looks. Pretty people have it very, very hard because the world underestimates them, and sometimes they believe what the world tells them that they are. Pretty privilege is not always a good thing. Vaseline cards are ridiculously unnecessary and incredibly manipulative. They knew what the fuck they was doing, having motherfuckers walking around with a damn card. I don't agree with Halle Bailey playing Ariel. They need to just make a new Disney princess. I never really agreed with it, to be honest. I don't have a problem with it, I just don't agree with it. Make a new Disney princess and give us new representation. We don't have to keep remaking new characters and making all of them black or all of them LGBT plus to be inclusive. Make a new character. Plain and simple. Brittany Renner does not deserve all the backlash she gets. She smashed an athlete who was 8 years younger than her. He was of age. He knew what he signed up for. She got him, got that bread, got that head, and left. And that was that. Drama channels on YouTube are dying. And the reason why they're dying is because they all talk about the same shit. Every week is, Jeffree Star did this, and oh my god, Jeffree Star liked this tweet, and oh my god, James Charles retweeted this. Who the fuck cares what these dumbass snow bunnies are doing, bitch? No one cares. They talk about the same shit. They talk about the same fucking people. And they're not going to be here in the next 3 years. There, I said it. Drama channels are dying because they talk about the same fucking people. And they're not going to be here in the next 3 years because their wave is damn near over. They talk about the same fucking people. How many times you going to make videos about Queen, bitch? How many times you going to make videos about Tana Mojo? Fucking Splice? Jeffree Star, whatever the fuck his name is. How many times you gonna make the same video about the same person? Oh my god, switch it up a little, bitch. Natalie Nunn low-key needs to retire. She's a whole senior citizen calling herself a baddie, and baddies do it better, and I'm a badass chick. Natalie Nunn, you are a senior citizen. I get it, okay? You want to be this bad image so badly. You want to be Tiffany Pollard, aka I Love New York, so badly, but you won't be her. You're not memorable. Your show/season ended like 10 years ago. It's time to move on. She keeps trying to milk out this whole BGC train, but her train is over. She's done some shitty, stupid ass things, and her karma is here. Natalie, move on. Genuinely move on. Your wave is over. You're a senior citizen now, and trying to ride this whole baddies wave is really cringe. You're almost 60 years old. Every state should have a justified and reasonable open carry law. There, I said it. And an open carry law is basically when people are allowed to legally carry guns. And I think it's necessary because, truth be told, if we can get every single state to allow people to carry guns around and conceal it safely, of course, then maybe there'd be less crime. Because people are at least likely to rob you if they know you packing heat. So if everybody that has a clean record and is a law-abiding citizen was able to legally carry a gun, there wouldn't be much issue. Queens on ABC needs a lot of work. I don't see it lasting past the second season. It was good at first, but then they lost me. Dentists are the biggest hustlers. I went to the dentist for the first time and I couldn't believe that all the shit I've heard about dentists was true. They are the biggest hustlers. When I tell y'all, because they're in such low demand compared to traditional doctors, dentists are hustlers. They are hustlers. If you've never been to the dentist before, go and just see what I mean. They will try to sell you every fucking thing. They'll sell you a whole new pair of teeth if you let them. Went to the dentist for the first time a couple of days ago, and it was one of the worst experiences ever. Got my teeth cleaned, but damn, they kept trying to sell me every fucking thing. And then this one bitch was like, yeah, you know, maybe you should get your wisdom teeth pulled out because, you know, due to, you know, African Americans, you know, there's like a lot of adversity that prevents you guys from... This bitch tried to pull the African American card on my ass for why the fuck I should get my fucking teeth removed. Some parents are jealous of their kids, but nobody wants to talk about that. Parents, a lot of y'all are jealous of y'all kids but won't admit it. Let's be honest. Mothers, your daughters are a great reminder of some of your deepest, darkest fears. That's why you're so hard on your daughters compared to your son. That's why you try to compete with your daughter for having more money, dressing a lot better. And that's why a lot of y'all mothers, for some reason, be talking down on y'all daughters and be so hard on them because of the way they dress, the way they act, and the way they talk, and the way they look, and the way they eat, and the way they dress. A lot of y'all are jealous. You believe that your daughter is literally you, and that's why you're so hard on her. Let your daughter live her own life and her own identity. She ain't you. Same thing with fathers. A lot of fathers be trying to compete with their sons when their sons get older. Guide them the best way you can, but let them make their own mistakes. Some of y'all are jealous of your children. You don't owe your job a 2-week notice. I hate that we've normalized that, but you really don't. If your job were to fire your ass right now, will they give you a 2-week notice and say, hey, we're going to fire you in 2 weeks? No, bitch, because then your ass would have left right then and there, or you'd be looking for a job. They literally will just fire you 2 days in advance or tell you, hey, we're going to fire you in the next 1 day or 2. Voodoo and Santeria is not a bad thing at all. It is nowhere near a bad thing. The media just makes it seem like it because Black and brown folks are the main people who practice voodoo and Santeria. Voodoo and Santeria is not a bad thing at all. It's not. It's merely just spirituality, connecting with your ancestors, connecting with your higher self, and that's it. It's not negative. It's only negative when people use it for evil because it's all about intention. All about intention. And of course, what you put out will come back times 3. If you put out good intentions with that shit you use, you'll be just fine. If you put out bad intentions, that shit will come back times 3.
The lesson is that what you put out will come back, and part of the theory in witchcraft is what you put out will come back times 3.
Yeah.
So even if you put out a little bad thought, it's going to come slamming back, and that's, I think, how people should think about in life. I mean, when you're talking to people and dealing with people every day, no matter who it is, put out something positive, you're going to get something positive back.
It's funny how when movies like Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus come out, all of a sudden everybody wants to be a witch for Christmas. But when we hear about Haitians and Cubans and people in many parts of the, Latin America practicing this stuff, all of a sudden it's demonized. Summer Walker's album was a little overhyped. There, I said it. It was overhyped. I tried my best to listen to it multiple times. I listened to it twice, and I'm trying to hear what the fuck y'all hear. Because I only like 2 songs. God Bless, that song with Ari Lennox, No Bullshit, and everything else was like, I guess. Because truth be told, her first album, Over It, was really unmatched. It was really a movement back then. And a lot of those songs on that first album is still on repeat for me. You don't need your family or friends to support your business. You need you to support your business. Some people only want to support you when it's popular to support you. Or they'll stop supporting you when everybody else supports you because they'll see it as you already got too much support. Hot dogs are dangerous and no one should be eating them. Have y'all seen the way them shits are made? The South is not as racist and bigoted as y'all think it is. That's my biggest pet peeve. Being somebody that grew up in the South and lived in the South for most of their life, it is nowhere near as racist, prejudiced, and bigoted as the media and Hollywood likes to make it seem. They love to make it seem like just because slavery, of course, started in the South when it came to America, they assume that, of course, the South is the most racist, most bigoted, most disgusting place in the world, and it's really not like that. The South has really improved. The South has really integrated. The South has really improved compared to the rest of the world, believe it or not. The rest of the world claims to be so progressive, but they would never put their kid in a predominantly black school. The South has actually improved. Places like Charlotte, North Carolina, thriving city. Places like Atlanta, Jackson, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama, Houston, Texas, a lot of those cities have heavily improved. Now, don't get me wrong, there is some disgusting caucasity that happens in certain cities, but best believe that most of the South isn't as racist and bigoted as a lot of y'all think. Take a flight and go to a southern city and you'll see how dope and integrated it actually is. There is more than one God. There, I said it. There is more than one God. Because think about it. A lot of us have the capability to cast shit into existence. A lot of us have the capability of changing the entire world by just changing ourselves. We are all gods. We could simply just wake up one day, make one decision, and it could probably change the entire world or our entire perception of the world. Cardi B really did pave the way for female rappers. I'll say it. And yes, of course, Nicki deserves her props. Yeah, whatever you want to say. But Cardi B really did knock down that door for female rappers. It wasn't just Nicki. Cardi B plays a very big role in that. For a while, when Nicki came out, it was only like 1 or 2 girls who sustained relevancy, but then they fell off. Notice how once Cardi B blew up, all of a sudden labels start investing into female artists again. The public starts caring about female rappers again. Cardi B gave female rappers hope. She knocked down that door, and that's why when she came out, so many female rappers came out right after her. All Cardi B had to do was prove herself, and she gave female rappers hope. Candace Owens is very necessary, but Candace Owens is an opportunist. She literally does everything she can to hop on the next viral story just for the capability of going viral and appeasing her conservative audience. Every time some crazy shit happens that involves race, she quickly hops on it. When it's viral, she'll quickly hop on it, and her conservative followers will be like, oh, Candace, handle this real quick. Handle this. Candace, defend our white brethren for us. Candace Owens is an opportunist, and she does what she can to make money and sell books. I think to a certain extent, Candace Owens has some pure intention, but I think Candace Owens is an opportunist, and I don't blame her. Make that money, sis. Black girl magic. She's making all that money, and every single week, Fox News is using her as biased opinion on some shit that they already know the fucking answer to, or on some shit that they're already expecting her to answer to. Half of her intentions are pure. Y'all, did y'all hear what the fuck she said about Juneteenth? Candace Owens, no one gives a fuck about your opinion about Juneteenth. Who the fuck cares? Who cares about Juneteenth? If people want to celebrate that shit, go ahead. But she had to go on this huge fucking rant and say, Juneteenth is stupid. It sucks. I'm going to celebrate 4th of July. Okay, bitch. Good for you. Candace Owens made millions off of her books and became a New York Times bestseller. You can't get mad at that. Never ever tell anyone how much you make. A wise man once told me, if you want someone to hate you, tell them how much you make for a living. Don't tell nobody how much you fucking make at all. Don't tell them how much you make a year. Don't tell them your salary. Because if you want them to hate you or find a reason to hate you, tell them how much you make. It's not normal to drink your problems away. It's not. And if your friends encourage that shit, you're not going to be friends with them very long. Stop trying to hang around successful people when you ain't got shit to offer. AKA, stop leeching off of motherfuckers when you have nothing to bring to the table. If you are someone that want to build your own table, but instead you're too lazy or too scared to build your own table, so you run to other people's table to eat off of theirs, you ain't shit. You're just a fucking leech. You're a glorified leech. There, I said it. Stop trying to eat off people's table and build your own. And eventually, when you do build your own, that person's going to want to merge their table with your table. If you don't have shit to fucking offer compared to the person you want to eat off of, then you're just a leeching ass bitch. Build your own table, and eventually that person will want to flock to you. Or eventually somebody will want to build their table with your table and merge your table together. But you can't leech off of someone that's 10 times more successful to you. How about you just learn the game from them? Ask them questions, pick their brain, let them know how much you admire them and how much you want to learn from them. Pay them respect and be polite. Don't leech off of people. Stop fucking telling people your next move. You need to learn how to move in silence. A lot of y'all are blocking your blessings because you keep trying to fucking get validation from people who don't see the shit that you see in your head. You keep trying to tell people, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. What do y'all think? Y'all think that'll be a good idea? And then you get upset when they tell you, nah, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think you can do it. They're projecting their fears onto you. Taraji P. Henson said it the best.
So I moved to California with $700 in my pocket and my toddler. I have to getting started.
Move in silence or you're blocking your blessings. Stop telling your friends and family and every single person what you want to do, and you haven't even done shit to get to it yet. And if you keep doing that, more than likely you don't believe you're capable of doing it because you don't believe in yourself, because you want somebody else to believe in you. And not everybody believes in you because not that many people believe in them. So yeah, move in silence. And if no one's ever told you that they believe in you, let me just tell you that I believe in you. So just fucking do it. There's a business venture you want to do, go for it. Don't self-sabotage and don't let those negative thoughts pollute you. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Keep it to yourself, move in silence, and prove to yourself that you're capable. Because if you're not going to do it, somebody else will. Stop telling everybody what the fuck you're going to do and just do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. But that was that for this unpopular opinions. Hope I pissed a lot of y'all the fuck off, and I hope this resonated with some of y'all spirits. I'm tired as fuck. I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep. And I hope everyone watching this understands that you're entitled to your own opinion. And of course, like I always say, you're not entitled to your own goddamn fact. And you can dislike this video all you want because YouTube removed the dislike button. So no one's gonna tell if you dislike the video. So kiss my ass if you have an issue with this video. But that was after this video. Let me know what you guys agreed with, what you guys didn't agree with. It's fine if you disagreed and there's some things that you did agree with. It's fine if you disagreed, but you're still able to respect my opinion and maybe share your opinion down below. And let me know what you think overall. Make sure you guys check out my podcast, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, that's that. Enjoy the music. Hope I pissed y'all the fuck off. Troyce out this bitch.
Mama always told me be careful who I love, and Daddy always told me make sure he's right. I didn't always know, with your eyes. I'm thinking for the 4-page letter, and how it opens here to me, and when I'm right here, she better give up time. I'm looking for the 4-page letter, and I up the fears to me. You get on time, right here, and better than time. Me, until the other night. That's all you get for free. Stream my podcast everywhere. Thank you.